Have you ever wondered which carrier has the best coverage in your area? Is it Bell, Rogers, Telus, or Videotron if you live in Canada? Or is it EE023 or Vodafone if you're in the UK? Today, I have exciting news. CoverageMap.com is launching in both Canada and the UK. This gives Canadians and Brits the ability to compare crowdsourced wireless coverage between their local carriers. You can use the best carrier view to instantly see which carrier is best in your area. You can zoom in and see download speeds, upload speeds, or latency, and you can click any square to see the full details of performance in that area, as well as compare performance between networks. Now, before I show you my 7 favorite features of the map and exactly how you can use it to find out the best network in your area of Canada or the UK, you're probably wondering, what even is CoverageMap.com? How does all of this work? And where did all of this data come from? I co-founded CoverageMap.com in 2022 with my friend and business partner, Trevor. Our mission? Make it easy to compare accurate, real-world cellular coverage data. One of the problems we faced here in the United States is that maps from the carriers were not accurate. They'd say they offer the latest and greatest 5G service in one area, but then you'd go to that area and your phone wouldn't connect. You'd get slower speeds than expected. And it is one thing to say you cover an area and an entirely different thing to actually provide a usable, fast connection. So sure, your carrier may say you're covered by 5G, but what's the point if you can barely stream Spotify? And what about dead zones? I'm sure many of you in Canada and the UK know of areas on your drive home from work where your call will drop. Or if you're out exploring a new national park, sometimes it's helpful to know exactly where the confirmed no coverage area is and what areas of the park actually get service. Trevor and I set out to fix all of these problems with crowdsourced cellular coverage maps. Users could upload speed tests taken on popular speed testing applications, or even run a test with the built-in speed test to automatically contribute to the maps. One of my favorite features of the app we built is the capability to map no coverage zones. When you're out in an area with no service, you can run a test and log that as an area with no coverage. Then, when you regain service, the app will automatically upload that data point and share it for everyone in that area. You can call out carriers for their rubbish claims and help build more accurate, real-world maps for everyone. Since launch, over 100,000 people have downloaded our app on iPhone and Android and contributed over 10 million tests. And we could not be more excited to bring all of these great features to our neighbors in Canada and our friends across the pond in the UK. So here are 7 features of the map you're gonna love. Starting off with number 7, the legendary best carrier view. Here, each square is colored by the carrier with the best performance in that area. It is a super easy way to tell at a glance which carrier is likely the best in a given area. In Canada, for example, Telus looks to be the best carrier in Vancouver, while in Toronto, it looks like a healthy mix. Bell is better in some areas of the city, Rogers in others, and Telus and Videotron are also sprinkled throughout the city as well. In the UK, it looks like EE is likely the best overall network. But of course, as you zoom in, the results become more granular, and you can see 3 and Vodafone dominating certain regions as well. This brings us to feature number 6, street level detail. You can zoom all the way in, down to squares the size of 0.1 kilometers, and compare cellular performance block by block. You can also toggle show map values to see the download speeds in every square. Speaking of speeds, feature number 5 is the speed filter. Let's say you have an important Zoom call and you know you need at least 10 megabits per second down and 10 megabits per second up. You can set that filter and instantly see locations that have the performance to meet your video calling needs. Now, you'll notice here in the UK, the map looks shockingly empty. And this brings us to feature number 4, the ability to toggle between average, best, and median for download speed, upload speed, and latency. And now, when you set the map to best download speed, you can see it is much more filled in. This suggests that data in the UK has improved a lot in recent years, but we don't yet have the volume of tests to bring up those average speeds. And while it may not be the fastest network, O2 does appear to have very good latency performance across the UK. Feature 3 is rich data in every square. You can click or tap on any square to see a full breakdown of the measured performance in that area. You get a summary up top of the carriers with the best, average, and slowest download speeds, upload speeds, and latency. And there is an interactive bar graph where you can toggle between the different metrics to see how the carriers stack up. Feature number 2 is the legendary 3D view. Here, the height of the rectangular prisms represents how fast the speeds are. The faster the speeds, the taller the prisms. And this is an awesome way to visualize where there are fast data speeds across your country. Or you can see how speeds taper off from a known location of a cell site and get slower and slower as you get farther away. This brings us to feature number 1, my personal favorite feature, and it is your own personal coverage map. When you contribute tests to coveragemap.com, you can toggle Show My Tests Only, and this will give you a map of just your speed tests. This is a super cool way to see the places you visited, what speeds you are getting, and what networks you are testing. I haven't been to Canada or the UK just yet to run speed tests, so these are my tests here in the United States. This may be dumb, but I remember going on an epic trip to Utah, going to Sand Hollow State Park, renting an ATV, and, well, running speed tests. And I ran speed tests everywhere else in Utah as well on that trip. For me, it was super fun and cool to see what speeds were available on the different networks in the different areas. And now, this has become more than just a map of speed tests, but it's also a map of all of the places I visited on that trip. So really cool, and I absolutely love that feature. So now you're wondering, how can I contribute? How can I help build better, more accurate coverage maps for my fellow Canadians and Brits? And when are you expanding to other countries? I'll answer the other countries question in just a moment. First, the easiest way to contribute is to download the completely free Coverage Map app. Turn off Wi-Fi and run a speed test. That's it. Each test you run is automatically uploaded to the map in real time. And I know some of you in Canada have really expensive data plans, and some of you in the UK may have plans with a set amount of high-speed data. And you wouldn't want to accidentally contribute way too much data to this app and then have slow speeds for the rest of your month. So we built in a data limit feature. You can set exactly how much data you want to allocate each month towards running speed tests. And we made it so you can reset your data usage on the same day each month to match when your monthly plan renews. And if it turns out you do have a truly unlimited data plan, well, you're gonna love the recurring tests feature. This lets you run recurring tests, which is perfect for mapping out coverage while driving, walking, biking, or taking the tube. There's even a leaderboard so you can compete with people in your country or region to see who can earn the most points and map out the most new squares in your area. As for when are we expanding to other countries, we are hoping to add more countries before the end of this year. If you'd like your country to be included on the next update, fill out the Google form linked in the description to let us know. In the meantime, you can actually download the free Coverage Map app and begin running speed tests right now. The moment we do launch your country, all of your tests will be instantly mapped, and you'll be helping to build more accurate coverage maps for your friends and neighbors. So go ahead, download the free Coverage Map app right now at the link in the description. And one more thing I should probably mention, to switch countries, simply click on the carriers button, then click the country name and select what country or territory you want to view coverage for. If you happen to have a better idea on where to put this, or another idea or feature request to help improve the app, don't hesitate to reach out. We are all ears. We want to make this the best app possible for you guys. So that's it. CoverageMap.com is now live in Canada and the UK. I hope you like it. I'm Stetson, and I hope that's helpful. I'll see you next time.